All right, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to the 2018 Big O, brought to you live and direct from beautiful Eugene, Oregon. I'm Sexy Beast, and I'm here with
Rippy Longstocking.
Yay!
Yay!
And we are pleased as punch to be bringing you the first juniors game of the day. Emerald City Juniors going up against Cherry Bomb. That's the Junior Gems versus the Brawlers. And teams have completed their warm-ups. The officials are conferring with captains now, and we're going to give you some rosters.
Excellent.
Why don't we start with Emerald City Junior, the Junior Gems, number 03, Link Esh. Number 04, Evil Lynn. Number 113, Block and Roll. Number 13, Psychotic Angel. Number 16, Juke Skywalker. Number 1818, Kitten Vixen. Number 21, Ginger Snap. Number 22, Cutthroat. Number 27, Lethal Ivy. Number 316, Kendalina Smash. Number 38, Guns N' Roses. Number 55, Lindstrom. Number 7, Live and Let Cry. Number 87, T-Rex. And number 919, Rage Quick.
And for the Cherry Bomb Brawlers, 007, Mad Max. Number 12, Mad Hatter. Number 14, Kamikaze. Number 15, Freaking Wolf. Number 16, Tycho the Psycho. Number 18, Global Storming. 1974, Jaws of Death. 20, Critical Hit. 22, Skatey Katie. Number 244, Tribal Terror. Number 574, Poison Ivy. Number 666, Izzy Dead. 717, Eminem. 74, Girlzilla. And 989, Vicious Vanna.
All right. Got about a minute left till first whistle. We'll go ahead and read you your roster of officials. Snarkomedes, Loki Doki, Sheer Malice, Masquerade, Rabid Derby Fan, Sawed Off, the lovely and beautiful Darby O'Kill, Renstick, Justice Deliverer, Jeftimus, Killikey, Ringer, Elemental, Il Presidente, Kami, and Robin You Blind. Oh, we're getting double announcing.
I know, wow. The house announcers are right behind us, and so
wow. And we can really hear them.
I know, you can
Not
hear
a problem
them really
for any
well.
in the venue. But so here we go. Teams taking the track now. Oh, you get to hear the rosters again.
Yes,
You're
just in case
keeping track at
you
home.
didn't get them the first time, you can hear them again.
So Emerald City Junior Derby All-Stars, of course, from Eugene, Oregon, and the Cherry Bomb Brawlers hailing from Spokane, Washington. Looking at some rankings here. According to the April 1st JRDA rankings, Emerald City ranked 17th, and Cherry Bomb Brawlers ranked 23.
Don't forget to use the hashtag Big O, that's a capital O, 2018 in all your tournament posts this weekend as the official hashtag of the tournament.
That's right. Don't forget to use social media, because if we don't, it might dry up, go away.
We really would like to hear from you. It's true.
It is early, we understand, but go ahead and send us photos of your breakfast or perhaps your cat. If you have a picture of a cat in a sweater, we want to see that.
Or a really big cup of coffee to make us jealous.
That's so good. All right, well, that whistle starts the jam, taking the star, number 007, and that is Mad Max jamming for the Cherry Bomb Brawlers.
Oh, but that was, I think that was Juke Skywalker, yeah? Out for lead jammer there.
There you go. And Emerald City with first lead jam of the game. And it looks like it's going to be a power jam. Juke Skywalker jamming unopposed on May the 4th.
I know. Everybody's wearing their May the 4th gear today.
That's right. So Juke Skywalker going to take one pass.
Pick up the points, call it off.
Still waiting to see those points go up on the board.
Aw, I love hugs.
There they are.
They're so good.
3 points on the board, in fact, for the Cherry Bomb Brawlers. No, sorry. Yeah. That was for Emerald.
For Emerald, yeah.
Yes.
It's okay. We have not had that much coffee.
Clearly not enough.
That's Psychotic Angel with a star for Emerald City, but it's Tribal Terror out as lead jammer for Cherry Bomb. Psychotic Angel also out of the pack.
Tribal Terror going to call that off as they enter the back of the pack. Able to pick up 2 points there. 3-2 your score here going into jam number 3.
So 3-2 on the board. Cherry Bomb Brawlers clears out of Spokane, Washington, the Lilac City.
Brawlers solidifying their defensive structure at the pivot line. And on the jammer line now for Emerald, that's number 7. Live and Let Cry going up against 1974, Jaws of Death.
Both jammers running up against some difficult defense there. The defensive wall's hanging strong, but that does look like Live and Let Cry out as lead jammer for Emerald.
Yeah, that's number 1A, Global Storming with the pivot cover on for the Brawlers, trying to gain purchase at the front of the pack. In fact, they have a star pass now.
Oh, right on the outside. Ooh, nice shove there by that little Juke Skywalker.
And there you go.
Emerald able to pick up 5 on that, looks like. It's nice to be validated after I say something.
Right.
To have the house announcer validate me, it feels very good.
That's all we seek in this world, a little
Just
bit of validation.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right, as the skaters get ready for this next jam, taking the star this time for the Brawlers, number 007, Mad Max, going up against number 27, Lethal Ivy. Good defense. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, just both jammers are working back and forth across the track inside to outside lines.
I was going to say strong defense so far from
Yeah.
both of these packs. Could be a sort of a hit it and quit it thing structure here in the first half.
Yeah, we're still lead jammer finally declared as we come around to the jammer line, but that is Lethal Ivy as lead, but Mad Max is right there as well, right on her heels.
And Lethal getting hung up in the back. Let's see if Max was able to grab any points there. No, it's a 0-0 jam, in fact. Good structure and good spacing, good pack awareness from both teams so far.
Yeah, good job. If you don't get lead jammer, Mad Max able to keep the pressure on and force the call off before any points were scored.
244 Tribal Terror, second jam for them for Cherry, number 16,
Juke Skywalker with the star. I'm just going to say, really impressive blocking out there so far this morning. But let's see what he can do with the star. Meanwhile, that's Tribal Terror out as lead jammer for the Brawlers.
Nice effort by Juke Skywalker coming into the pack at full speed there and able to collect all 5 points on that pass. Getting the keep do it hand signal from the bench.
initial completed by Jake Skywalker.
Here comes Terror again through the pack, calling it off, noticing that Juke is out also. Score is 8-11 in favor of the Brawlers.
Don't forget, like these skaters, everyone can experience unmatched stability and response in a simplified, revolutionary design. The Powerdyne Arius Platinum. Performance redefined.
Number 1974 in orange, that's the Jaws of Death for Cherry.
Just over 24 and a half minutes left in the first half of this game. You'll see Guns N' Roses out there with the star for Emerald City and Jaws of Death with the star for the Brawlers. Guns out first as lead jammer.
Number 22, Cutthroat, headed to the penalty box on a penalty. Pack advantage for the Brawlers at this point. And we've had a star pass. But Guns N' Roses going to call that jam off, having put 4 points on the board, or 3 rather. I'm wrong again. Story of my life. 4 points, in fact. Your score right now is 12-11. 24 minutes remaining here in this first half.
You know, our angle here doesn't always let you see distinct fingers.
1 point difference
It's true.
So it's you have to double check the scoreboard.
It's a ref finger-colored wall that they're holding those up against. Camouflage.
I just snorted a little. Sorry about that, folks in the audience. Apologize.
Jamming very proficiently again. Number 244, Tribal Terror for the Brawlers is out first. Making quick work of the track. Re-entering the pack now, just on the other side of the pivot line.
Tribal Terror doing a great job out there jamming so far. We might pick up some stats on some of these teams over our halftime. That was Duke picking up a penalty there. He'll head to the penalty box. Tribal Terror out again for another 5.
I got a feeling this is going to be one of those momentum jams. Live and Let Cry struggling to get through. Now as the pack goes into turn 2.
Oh, that tripod got together really quickly there in front of Tribal Terror, but he's able to break the seams.
Yeah, no trouble getting through that defense. And Live and Let Cry through the pack now. A 2-wall of Emerald blockers is not going to be enough.
Oh.
Now they're joined by a 3rd and a 4th finally.
Yeah.
And Tribal Terror deciding I'll call this one.
Yeah. Sensing Live and Let Cry coming in, this is like, yeah, I'm good.
This is good right here. I'll settle for a 19-point jam, not too shabby.
I know, right?
30-12 your score now as we go into jam number 8. All right, preparing now for this next jam, taking the star for the Bombers, number 007 Mad Max, going up against number 13 Psychotic Angel.
Ooh.
Psychotic Angel, nice move on the inside.
Yes.
Oh no, but she's picked up a track cutting
Oh
penalty.
no!
Yeah.
Such a great move.
Touchdown
Just
on the
stepped
inside.
right on the inside line. So Mad Max picks up lead and see what he can do with this power jam.
Mad Max getting recycled now. Crossing the jammer line again and coming into a full pack of Emerald blockers, but looking for an outside avenue.
Emerald City doing a good job of getting back in front of him, just can't seem to form a decisive wall.
Oh, nice little shrug by Psychotic Angel exiting the front of the engagement zone there. Mad Max acutely aware of where his opposing jammer was, able to call that one off.
I'm totally enjoying watching their bench coach here, who's
Yeah.
totally excited about everything.
The sparkling fanny pack is a little
Yes.
distracting, but and the Cherry Bomber's going to take a timeout.
So let's talk about some WFTDA tournaments, why don't we?
Great idea.
Okay. WFTDA tournaments provide everyone who loves roller derby an opportunity to witness the most anticipated matchups of the year. Get all the information on the 2018 International WFTDA Playoffs and Championships at WFTDA.com/tournaments.
Indeed, indeed. Everybody excited for what promises to be a wonderful WFTDA postseason with divisional tournaments in Spain and Atlanta, and of course champs this year in New Orleans.
Yes.
That'll be fun. I'm going to go.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
I'm going to go, yeah. I've never been to New Orleans.
Really?
I have not. So I'm excited
Okay, you need to go.
check that out. Get some information on these teams here. The Brawlers, we're looking at their overall Big O record since 2015. And they are 0-3, in fact. Brawlers looking for their first win at the Big O with this game. They played the California Mayhem All-Stars, this very same Emerald City Junior Gems, and Mob City Misfits. And looking to pick up their first W today.
So I do believe this is the first time Eminem has worn the star for the Cherry Bomb Brawlers. But that's Duke Skywalker with the star again, getting pushed to the outside. But M&M out as lead jammer.
The Cherry Bomb Brawlers tearing it up.
M&M coming into the back of the pack now.
Oh,
And we've got
forearm for M&M. Oh,
So now a power jam.
so opportunity for Emerald here.
Penalty box starts to fill up.
The Brawler Jammer in the box. They might be able to pick up some of those momentum points that they gave up there. Oh, nice pass and a nice block. Blocked there by number 22, Cutthroat. I'm sorry, number 22,
another-
Skatey Katie, in fact.
I'm sorry. I start making noises when I see us having. Well, that was a little skip over the apex,
Yeah.
and but did not land it. Juke headed to the box. We have a reversal of fortunes.
And that puts M&M back on the track now. Full 2-minute jam or whatever's remaining of it as M&M comes back into the pack in the near apex. All 4 blockers for Emerald on the track, but M&M able to navigate through there and completed a first scoring pass.
Really 5 points on just staying low and pushing those legs, getting the power. Little spin move there. Does get driven outside, recycled back. M&M throwing her own shoulders.
Nice move there at the front, able to dodge a Emerald City 2 wall. 10 points on the jam so far, and those will be 10 points for the Brawlers.
So first time jamming for Cherry Bomb. Good jam. Double digits.
Yeah. And that knocks their score up to 45, 13 on the board for Emerald. Just coming up on jam number 10 here. Here, track 2, day 1, game 1, 2018 Big O.
Psychotic Angel back on the track.
A little switchery there for a couple of players.
5-7-4 Poison Ivy, the first time jamming his
Psychotic Angel with the star for Emerald. And Poison Ivy jamming for the Cherry Bomb Brawlers. And Poison Ivy going to be jamming unopposed for the nonce as Poison Ivy hits to the, sorry,
Yeah, that was a cut track.
Psychotic Angel.
Yes, Psychotic Angel.
Poison Ivy, the only jammer on the track with the Triforce of Doom. Offensive blocking going on there.
Yes, very impressive pack structure and rolling defense.
Coming in trying to break it out, but can't
Recycling defense from both teams.
Emerald City doing a good job of getting back in front of the jammer, but just unable to hang on to the wall for a long time. They've got the, sorry.
No, I was going to say Psychotic Angel going side to side there, able to make it through from the inside to the outside and complete her initial pass.
great defensive work. Emerald keeping the jammer in the
Oh, nice little move there by Psychotic Angel. She's out of the pack again, putting up 5.
Yeah, this is the opportunity that Emerald was looking for here, trying to scramble back, see if they can secure a couple of high-scoring passes here.
caught up yet, so my apologies.
Guns N' Roses trying to run a little interference there. Does a good job of just distracting everybody.
Great put out by the pivot for the Brawlers, number 18, Global Storming.
Just throws that shoulder.
And the oceans, the ice caps melt just like that. It's happening now at the front of the engagement zone.
Psychotic Angel just taking those hits, giving a few counter hits of her own. Gets out of the pack, puts up 5.
Psychotic Angel with 10 points already. And nothing to add at the end of Cherry Bomb.
So there you go. That is exactly what Emerald City needed there.
Yes.
Just a 10-0 jam puts them at 23 to 45 points
Good jam for the Emerald Junior All-Stars.
for the Cherry Bomb Brawlers. So I'm
Yeah.
loving the level of gameplay here. Very evenly matched so far.
Yeah. Emerald got a little burst of energy there.
And that whistle starts the jam. Jamming once again for Emerald. That's number 7, Live and Let Cry. But it is Tribal Terror with the star. striking terror in the hearts of his opponents.
Yes, been a terror as a jammer so far this half.
Great work in the pack and great speed outside of the pack. And just like that, a quick scoring pass of 4 points.
Oh, hanging on the back of Live and Let Cry. Throwing a shoulder. Passes Live and Let Cry.
Little J&J in turn 2
Yeah.
there.
Oh.
Tribal Terror trying to gain another quarter track advantage there. And he will. Pack is speeding up. Outside pack refs love that.
Oh, sorry, that was loud. Sorry about that. That was funny.
Yeah, Tribal Terror with a scoring pass of 5 points now. Living that cry through the pack, completing a scoring pass of her own.
It's 4.
Emerald defense solidifying in the back of the pack there, slowing down Tribal Terror, who decides to call it off.
Yeah, they did a good job that time of slowing him down. He's quick out there.
So a 9-4 jam in favor of the Brawlers. That brings your score to 54-28. Just about 14 minutes left here in this first half. This jam brought to you by men wearing kilts. Somehow still a thing in 2018.
I love kilts.
I do
You
too.
guys can wear them all the
I
time.
do too, but you know, with great power comes great responsibility. All right, another exciting jam underway. Jamming for the Brawlers, number 007, Mad Max. Trying to make his way to the wasteland, but it is, in fact, Emerald City Jammer. That's number 27, Lethal Ivy with the star. Into the pack on a scoring pass now.
The smaller jammers, you got to watch for those. They're quick and low.
When they need to, they can get subterranean. Lethal
Yes.
picking up 4 points. You're going to call that one off.
I don't think Max was able to get through. Nope.
There you go, a 4-0 jam for Emerald City, and that puts their score at 32-54 if you're doing the dishes with the sound turned up in the living room. That's pretty much why we're here, I think.
For people doing dishes?
Doing housework or at
Okay.
work. You know, they get the headphones on
work,
at their desk.
that's- yeah.
It is a Friday.
It is. We're so lucky to be here.
We are. And it is not lost on us. All right, underway once again, and with the star for the Cherry Brown Brawlers, that's number 717, Eminem, and out front first and lead jammer for the team in orange.
Eminem doing a great job last time with the star. Let's see what he can do now. That's Duke Skywalker with the star for Emerald.
Nice effort there by Duke Skywalker to try and sneak in on the outside, but unable to score. 2 points go up for the Brawlers. Hit this. Derby gear has everything. It's like a Wolf Blitzer pause there. Hit this derby gear has everything you need to get rolling. From skates to protective gear and unmatched service for all of your derby needs. Before you hit the track, hit this.
That was super nice. Okay, so what happened there was the official scooted by and went, "Your jammer's in the box." So that's Duke Skywalker in the box with the star. So this is a power start for Tribal Terror.
That's right, and already in the pack, scoring points, a full 5 points on the board for Tribal Terror already. And Tribal Terror able to move the pack with his mind, take an inside lane and grab another 5 points.
So Duke out of the box. The Tribal Terror aware that, oh, no, it does call it off. I was going to say it was aware that it was initial pass, but Emerald unable to put any points on the board that go round.
I see a
Yeah.
ref thumb wagging. That usually means don't forget that 5th
Don't
point.
forget there are 5.
Yeah.
33 points this game to Tribal Terror.
All right, the Junior Gems will send number 1-3, Psychotic Angel, back to the jammer line to be opposed by number 007, Mad Max.
Oh, he's just going to stomp it out.
The Gems. 1-3 Psychotic Angel in black for Emerald City. 0-0
Oh, Psychotic Angel pushing against the front of the pack. Gets out his lead jammer.
this gem. 1-3 Psychotic
Mad Max getting tangled up in the thicket that is the Emerald City defense, just on the other side of the pivot line. Psychotic Angel don't mind. through on the
Yeah.
inside.
Nice little move there, but defense does push her into the infield. She's recycled back, but nice little backing out of the pack. Picks up 5 points.
Oh! Almost had that one. Mad Max going up on one skate right at the track
Yeah.
boundary.
He felt himself go over that rope and was like, I'm out.
And
Psychotic Angel making another pass.
another 5-point pass for Emerald there. That's 10 points so far in this jam. Exactly what they were looking for.
As 5 points are picked up by Three, Psychotic Angel.
Max with helmet pass and right.
Oh, and then there's been a helmet cover pass and a subsequent penalty. So that is another power jam opportunity for Psychotic Angel. And she will looking to be taken.
I think
full
that was
advantage
Izzy
of that.
Dead. Yeah,
Is it?
Izzy Dead is the one with the star on that star pass, and the one also in the box.
And that is where Izzy Dead will sit as this next jam begins. Emerald very wisely calling the jam.
Yeah.
Give themselves a power start here as we go into jam number, hold it, 16. Scoreboard behind us.
I know the scoreboard is entirely behind us.
Baseball has merged.
But that's Duke Skywalker out there with the star for Emerald, so let's see what he can do with this power start.
Vendor Village.
All right, that whistle starts the jam. It is a 4-on-3 pack advantage for the Cherry Bomb Brawlers. And Duke Skywalker through there. The force is with him.
Yes,
the
it
lead
is.
jammer.
May the 4th.
Skywalker gets lead jammer.
The Brawlers moving up in front, trying to resist giving up those points.
Oh, on the inside. Wow.
He turned off his targeting computer.
One-footed, then a jump, and then comes out. Straight up and down. Inbounds.
That is a return to
All right, so is he dead yet?
dead as the jammer for
No.
Cherry.
Is he dead in the pack now? He's not yet dead.
Not dead.
And a 4-arm penalty is going to lose one of the bomber blockers. Duke Skywalker at the front of the pack getting tangled up.
Yeah, that's Global Storming working there. We've seen a lot of good moves by Global Storming so far this half. Lots of shoulders, keeping people from getting through easily. And also the pivot, who will take the star.
But Duke Skywalker will call the jam before the Brawlers pivot is able to get back to the pack.
Yeah.
And that's a nice 13-point jam for Emerald City. Wow, that's down to an 11-point differential there. 60 for Emerald, 71 for the Brawlers. This is exactly the game you thought it was going to be.
Emerald just needed a few minutes to settle in. It looks like they're found a little bit of a rhythm here.
Right, whatever the juniors' version of coffee is. All right, that whistle puts us underway once again. Psychotic Angel jamming for Emerald, and Tribal Terror jamming once again, indeed, subjecting Emerald to some terror.
Yeah.
Lead jammer.
Both of these jammers have done an outstanding job so far this half. We've seen them. Oh, nice low. That's low. That's what you call getting low.
There it is. Whatever points are needed, Tribal Terror can probably secure them.
I mean, has done an outstanding job today so far jamming.
Fun fact,
Oh,
minors
pretty
are
good.
allowed in the Impassi tasting room when accompanied by an
We
adult.
could just let Phil Dirt talk.
I know. If you get tired of us, just listen for Phil in the background. All right, we're underway once again, and taking the star for Emerald, that's Lethal Ivy. And Lethal Ivy out front first and lead jammer.
That's Poison Ivy with the star for the Brawlers.
No way, is it Lethal Ivy versus Poison Ivy?
It is. All the Ivies.
Yep. It's an Ivy League game, everyone. And it is Lethal Ivy. One of the Ivies is lead and scoring points. That's Lethal Ivy, of course, for Emerald City, coming back into the pack on a second scoring pass. Hey!
Oh.
Effortless move on the inside. 5 more points for Emerald.
Meanwhile, 5 more points.
So if you saw that, there was a star pass to Vicious Vanna for the Brawlers, and immediately Vanna picking up a cut track she's hanging out in the penalty box.
And with that 15-point jam, we are tied, everyone. 75-75
Wow.
now. Just over 5 minutes left in this first half. This is exciting. Good
And
stuff.
Emerald with a power start. They are putting an aggressive jammer on the line for this power start. That's Juke Skywalker.
What? I'm already rooting for overtime.
We get the best of both worlds. We get to call a game and listen to one at
And
the same
listen
time.
to
Yeah.
other people. It's
It's fun.
wonderful.
5 minutes left here in the first half.
All right, that whistle starts the jam. Duke Skywalker looking for some room on the inside. Gets knocked to the inside. That's the
Yeah.
recycle. Number 74, Girlzilla.
It's going to be their first
With
start.
a put to the inside for Duke Skywalker.
I'm telling you, if you watch Global Storming out there, that's number 18 for the Brawlers. Just everywhere, all over the track, driving a shoulder. Ooh,
And that's going to be
yeah.
So it's an out of play penalty for the Brawlers, but Duke Skywalker is their lead jammer. And it looks like we've got a forearm penalty on the Brawlers jammer, and that is another power jam
power jam.
opportunity.
So
It is a 3-on-4 pack advantage. Sorry. Announcer's
Yeah,
curse,
sorry,
3-on-3.
I know.
time in Dagobah already, and we're moving on.
I know, it makes you afraid to say anything.
That explains the lead change.
All right, and we do have a lead change as
Yeah.
Duke Skywalker puts up those 5 points and is in the pack looking for more.
So Tribal Terror was the one who picked up the out of play block there, and I was trying to point that out as all the action was happening, that he's the one who's normally wearing the star out there, but also proving to be quite the blocker.
They're sending out Guns N' Roses.
All right, so skaters shuffling on and off the track. I'm not confused by that. That's fine.
It was
But it is a single jammer start. That's number 38, Guns N' Roses, of course, with the star for Emerald. Getting knocked to the inside.
so Vicious Fana out of the box recognizes. No lead was declared when she popped out of the box, but she did choose to do a star pass there, and that's back to Tribal Terror, right? Yes,
It did go to Tribal
Terror.
Terror, and Guns N' Roses very, very wisely listening to her
Yes.
coaches who were saying, go ahead and call that jam on.
Right, yeah.
Anything to take Tribal Terror
Yes.
off the track.
Tickets for
Tribal
the
Terror, yeah,
2018
being a terror, pushing her off the track.
sale June 2018. Get all ticket information
The Emerald City coach
at
resplendent
WNBA.com.
in their Star Wars costume.
Yes.
Get you some.
All right,
It's all kind of May 4th around here today. It's great.
it is. All right, so Eminem going up against Live and Let Cry, and it's Eminem out front first.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Eminem's been able to work well against the Emerald defense here, picking up a couple of double-digit jams. Oh. Just a little skip on the outside lane there. Eminem's through again for 5.
And to see if any other points will go up on that pass, and in fact, 1 point. So a 6-point jam for the Brawlers. But Emerald still with the lead, 83-80. Wait a minute, hold on.
Uh-huh. Yes.
You know, if you stare at the scoreboard long enough, it'll change.
Right.
All right, so in fact, 83-80 your score now with Emerald in the lead. Just about a minute left here in this first half. Back to the jammer line. That's 007 Mad Max jamming for the Brawlers. And it's number 27 Lethal Ivy with the star for Emerald.
With all those points he's picked up in this game. That's the Jamboree Orange for Cherry up against number 27 in black. 27 is Lethal Ivy.
And it's Lethal Ivy through first with lead jammer.
Global Storming, the one who's done a lot of work out there on the track today, picking up a penalty, headed to the box. Pack staying really tight here as we come around the apex.
Number 007 with
no pass, no penalty there. So Lethal Ivy through on a scoring pass.
Mad Max getting recycled back, but finds an outside lane.
So Lethal Ivy going to wrap up a nice, neat 4-point scoring pass and call that jam off. And that is the first half. Wow.
Wow.
9 points on the board in that jam for Emerald. That puts their score at 92. 80 points for the Cherry Bomb Brawlers.
Wow.
An exciting first
Totally
half.
reversal,
Right?
I know, right?
So there it is, 92 to 80 your score as we go into halftime here. We will go see if we can harvest some stats from this first half. And we will be back with you here in about 5 minutes.
Don't go away. Or keep the pressure on the jammer to call off the jam. It's been really good, clean play out here. Lots of hugs on the track, too.
Lots of hugs, yep. All right, so we will start the second half with an empty penalty box. And both teams at full strength on the track, jamming for the Brawlers, number 717, M&M. But it is, in fact, oh, no.
Oh, no. That was Psychotic Angel with a star for Emerald. Picking up a cut track as she came out of the pack. But it is M&M picking up lead jammer.
That's right, and with the Brawlers behind 92 to 80 as we start the second half here, M&M obviously going to look to collect some offense. 5 points already in the basket. Emerald coaches incurring a unified front at the front of the pack as M&M comes in, crossing the pivot line.
M&M, that's Global Storming trying to run a little interference at the front of the pack. I'm telling you, that person is all over the track.
Global Storming doing an excellent job
Yes.
today as the pivot, also receiving the star occasionally and jamming.
Back from the bench, it's number 1-3.
And Psychotic Angel back on the track now. But M&M going to go ahead and call that jam with, it looks like, one more point on that pass for a total of 11 points. And that brought the Brawlers all the way back to within 1 point, 92 to 91 your score, as jam number 2 about to get underway here in the second half.
So right at the very end, I think that was Global Storming that picked up a multiplayer block penalty. That has the pivot stripe. Sorry, it's still
I don't
early.
see them on our
I'm
sponsor
only on
list,
my
but-
second cup of coffee. Has on the pivot cap. But that doesn't seem to bother. Oh,
Yeah, we've got
Look
a
at me.
cutting the track penalty there on,
you just talk for a while.
That's
I'll
fine.
just stop talking.
that's Tribal Terror with the jammer star in the penalty box for the Cherry Bomb Brawlers. Juke Skywalker jamming for Emerald.
Nice little move there by Guns N' Roses to take out the outer portion of that defense to clear a lane for Juke.
Juke coming up on the pack now for a second scoring pass.
At least not on the track.
And Juke is encountering the full empire of blockers, if you will.
They're doing a good job of just staggering enough to kind of hold him in that little locked pocket there.
Uh-oh, and Tribal Terror,
Oh.
second penalty here in this jam.
Another cut.
Yeah, another cutting the track penalty. It prolongs the power jam for Emerald. 10 points on the jam already puts them above 100 points. Juke Skywalker taking to the skies, but his X-Wing fighter crashed.
Oh. All the Star Wars references
No, that
today.
was a weak one, sorry.
It was there.
That was some weak force.
The force is not with you.
Juke, thank you. I must have left it at the Airbnb. But Juke going to look for a couple more points there. In fact, 5 more points on that pass, I think. Indeed, it
Yes,
does.
yes.
15 points on the jam for Emerald. 107 to 91 your score here as we go into jam number 3 in the second half.
Just about 26 and a half minutes. This game has gone either direction, either team. It's been an exciting game here.
It has been exciting.
Uh,
Both teams looking to seize momentum and opportunity. And Emerald's going to try to do that with Psychotic Angel now. Uh-oh, a forearm penalty.
Oh.
Just as Tribal Terror gets back on the track.
She was like, I got lead jammer, and the rep was like, nah, forearm. So there we go.
Okay, yeah.
Refs communicating with one another there.
Very good communication there. So that means Tribal Terror is your lead jammer. And he is already through the almost all the way through on a scoring pass. There it is. Tribal Terror, 5 points on the board. Back at a moderate speed.
Moving quickly, slowing at the front.
Psychotic Angel out of the penalty box now, about a half a track behind the pack.
5 more Tribal Terror.
Tribal Terror picking up points. Psychotic Angel looking to get into the pack, but Tribal Terror calling it off before Angel can make it in.
Yeah, Cherry Bomb, good track awareness there.
All right, and as the Emerald coach goes in to confer with the officials, don't forget, experience world-class edging with the Radar Halo, available in a full range of hardnesses from 84A all the way up to 103A. And if you think I know what that means, you're fooling yourself. There is a Halo for everyone. And that's
That's sweet.
world-class edging from Rydell. Jam underway once again.
That's Mad Max with a star for the Brawlers.
Guns N' Roses gonna get a forearm penalty.
Is that
And-
Live and Let Cry, I think? With
That
Nope,
might be
nope.
Guns N' Roses.
Sorry,
jamming.
it is Guns N' Roses. You're absolutely right. Picking up a penalty. It's a power jam for Mad Max.
Mad Max with an appetite for destruction of his own. Nice move on the outside.
Wow.
That was easily blasting past the pack, picking up 5 points.
That's 5 points for Cherry Bomb.
And they're trying to hang on to Jeep Skywalker out there because
Yeah, I was going to say, he was allowed to come in front of the skater that went down, but he did seem to come in ahead of a bunch of other skaters. So it is a cutting the track penalty.
oh, and that's Max picking up a forearm. Look like
Looks like last the interceptors got flipped over.
so reversal here.
As soon as Mad Max moves in the penalty box,
Emerald
lost. This is a 2-minute
with a power jam. That's Guns N' Roses again with a star.
Just about 45 seconds left in the jam. Guns N' Roses now coming up straight up the middle. Extending the pack all the way to the end of the engagement zone. Oh! Nice work there by the pivot, number 717,
Yes.
Eminem.
Oh, Eminem. As we said, doing a really great job out there jamming, but also formidable blocking.
Yep,
But
snapping
she
necks
does pick up a penalty there.
and checks.
She's going to let it be known she is here today.
Oh! Mad Max taken to the skies. Not sure if he was able to stick that landing.
And nope,
No.
nope.
Didn't quite stick the landing, so Mad Max
Picking up another cutting the track penalty.
Mad Max. That's a couple penalties.
Brawler Jammers have been cycling to the box with great proclivity here in the second half.
Yes, Tribal Terror twice, Mad Max twice, I believe. We'll check the stats on that, but
So the Brawlers will take a timeout here.
official review.
Oh, official review, in fact. This official review brought to you by the
The
Big O
Big O.
2018. That's right.
Yes.
Use the hashtag Big O 2018 in all of your tournament posts this weekend as the official hashtag of the tournament. Please don't use any of those renegade hashtags.
do not.
Impolite.
Best protection equals
Big underscore O? I don't think so.
get a lifer, be a lifer.
And while we're in this timeout, I'm going to jump on my Twitter and see if anybody has anything to say.
Eugene Cascades and Coast.
This will let me tell you about
Filling stations to the big
the
hubs
opportunity
here.
to experience unmatched stability and response in a simplified, revolutionary design. The Powerdyne Arius Platinum Performance Redefined. That's by Rydell.
Water in this as soon as we get done up here. Stay hydrated. It's good for you.
Chaos Theory checking in with, no, you do not get bonus points for taking out refs. But it is fun to watch.
Jeff Davis is
And
going to tell you what's going on.
Check, check, check. The Cherry Bombs are asking that the first cut track call be removed on 006. We will review.
All right, so want to get rid of.
All right, so if I understand that review correctly, Cherry Bomb Brawlers are requesting that one of the track cutting penalties on their jammer in that last jam, which I believe was 007 Mad Max,
Yeah, I think that was Mad Max as well.
be reviewed. So as the officials review that,
We're going to talk about that. We'll get back to you with Jeff Davis here just a minute.
Checking the Twitter here again.
Let's thank some photographers. First thing I do after every
Uh-oh.
game is look for the photos. Thank you to all the photographers.
Heather McPherson chimes in.
Time and time
All the feeds are terrible. Can I get my money back? And the answer to that is no, you cannot.
No.
So,
Mancini, who has organized this talented crew.
Mary Chaos checking in with a photo of her cat.
Yeah, Sharky does a great
You know,
Sitting on the
cat
computer.
photos, that's
Mm.
right.
First making
The cat
everybody
wants to
look
watch
like
the Derby.
rock stars. And it's easier than actually having to be a rock star.
So yes, our apologies to people if there's a problem with the stream. We're going to get the results of that official review.
So we reviewed the cut, and the opponent was irrelevant. It was two teammates. So it stands they will not retain their review.
There you go,
Okay.
Bombers or Brawlers rather, looking for a review of the cut where Mad Max came in. He came in front of a downed opponent, which was fine, but he also passed two teammates and gained advantage on them. So the cut call will stand, and the Brawlers will lose their
The
review.
review. That's right.
That took me a long time to say that. I don't know why.
That's all right.
Like I had a piece of Salisbury steak in my mouth or something. Anyway, we're underway once again here in the second half. It's jam number 5 underway. Your score is 112 to 110. This is a nail biter,
It is.
and I usually bite nails just because I'm iron deficient, but not the problem for Emerald.
Not.
That's
So
one-
that's Psychotic Angel with the star for Emerald picking up. I didn't even. Did you say?
Blocking with the head.
Yeah, blocking with the head.
Huh.
Interesting, but that's Mad Max
007.
with the star for the Brawlers
First pass and awarded some points that may change.
picking up lead jammer. Oh,
Oh, taken out by
getting
both players.
yeah, taken out by
Thank you, friend.
player. I know, like.
Kids these days.
Interesting. That was the other. That was Travel Terror, the other main jammer on this rotation, also playing blocker and taking out
In the penalty box,
his jammer.
has the power start.
The gem ref for the Brawlers conferring with outside officials for a point total, picking up looks like 5
5.
points in fact, and that
Mhm.
is another lead change.
I'm telling you, these may lean one way or the other, but they are just right
Yes.
equal. Yeah. Sorry. There was a word there.
Is the
and it
sizzle
just
pie
wouldn't
sign
come.
distracting you? Because
Yeah,
it is
yes,
definitely distracting me.
it is.
I need
I
some
could
sizzle
be
pie
hungry.
right now.
It's possible.
They're not a part of our sponsor reads, but I do want some.
I know.
So we have an official timeout now. And yeah, that, well, I guess the points have yet to go up, so that must be what they're reviewing.
Yeah.
But we anticipate enough points for the Brawlers to engage that lead change. Your score currently 112 to 110 for Emerald.
Yeah.
21 minutes on the clock.
Yes, absolutely. So thanks everybody who helps out without the people putting in the time.
Just going to take a quick
back
look
in
at the
effort,
phone here and
doing
see.
what they do. It'd just be people
Yeah, we
skating in a
do.
circle in the
You're
parking lot.
hearing the house announcers behind me.
It's not fun, but
Does make me want to thank these people
Oh,
for
yes.
being here.
I'm so grateful.
We were just talking earlier about how much we enjoyed announcing, and they all make it possible for us to sit here and enjoy the game we love. And
So true.
Talk
Speaking of
about
games, don't forget up next here on track 2 at 12:30, Jet City versus Tucson. That should be a very exciting WFTDA sanctioned game, and then right after that, Terminal City versus Sacramento. But the game we got in front of us now is exciting enough. Emerald versus Cherry Bomb Brawlers.
now remember, it's like Angel started out that jam in the box,
That is 4 leads in a row for
but that's Freaking Wolf, right?
I believe it is Free
First
King
time
Wolf.
with the star.
Yeah.
out there again. This hits the inside.
Picking up lead jammer.
Trying to get it.
Psychotic Angel working really hard against the front of this defense, but that is Tribal Terror out there running blocker.
Travel Terror proving that Travel Terror can also block as well as jam.
Yeah. Tribal Terror has been a terror on the track
Indeed, he has.
this entire game.
Both sides of the game just absolutely adept here. So it looks like 2 points will go up
Be here all weekend, folks.
for,
No, really,
so I guess 0 points on that last gem. Our score continued to be, or maybe just one. So yeah, it was 112 and 111. With those 2 points, it is now 113 to 112 in favor of the team in orange.
717 Eminem and Juke Skywalker. Juke out as lead jammer for Emeralds, but Eminem picking up a cut track. Power jam for Juke and the Junior Gems.
Emerald looking to upend the scoreboard, and they will with that 5-point pass. 117 to 113 now in favor of Emerald. Juke Skywalker coming back into the pack at turn 2.
Juke Skywalker picking them up and putting them down on the way to Cloud City. Actually, I guess we're like in the
Duke
last third.
putting up another 5 and deciding to call it off. Taking a look at the bench. As he came around this apex, and they said, go ahead and call it. We'll take the power start.
Wow, and with those 10 points, 122 is now your score for Emerald. And still 113 for the Cherry Bomb Brawlers. Get ready to go into jam number 8 here in the second half.
Replace your mouth guard every year for the best protection. Go to Sisu Guard.
Guns N' Roses will pick up the star for Emerald here. We still have Eminem in the box,
Sisu Guard.
but only for a second. Oh, nice backwards move there, but gets a little hip check there by Tribal Terror. Eminem looking to get out of the front of the pack. Gets out as the lead, so right out of the penalty box. Well, I say right out of the penalty box, maybe a lap after the penalty box.
There was a little bit of work to do there.
There's a microphone there.
Oh,
Oh,
just blocked to the inside there.
big spill there. Guns N' Roses struggling with this defense here. Having a hard time getting out. Meanwhile, Eminem putting up 5 points on the board.
And we've had a star pass now for Emerald. And that is number 1-3, Psychotic Angel, your jammer of record. But Eminem through the pack, puts up points. Will she call it?
Takes a look at her bench. I think they are saying, go ahead, run it.
And that allows Emerald to pick up 4 points of their own here. The Emerald defense trying to solidify, but unable to do so. Eminem taking an inside line.
Really quick through the inside there. She pops right out of the pack. Picks up her 4.
Obviously, the message from the Cherry Bomb coaches is to get points, but Eminem will call it off there after a third pass.
Oh! Forearm penalty to Psychotic Angel.
Uh-oh.
That'll give the Brawlers a power start.
And the Emerald coach is calling for an official review now. This official review is brought to you by the WFTDA. WFTDA tournaments provide everyone who loves roller derby an opportunity to witness the most anticipated matchups of the year. Get all the information on the 2018 International WFTDA playoffs and championships at WFTDA.com/tournaments. So while this official review goes on, you can see the Emerald coach engaging in conversation with the officiating staff. Head ref has been very good about filling us in on those details. So,
Hang on a second.
okay.
Oh, here comes Jeffers.
And with a word on the review, here's Jeff Demas.
Check. Emerald is looking for the forearm penalty that was assessed to their jammer to be removed. We will review.
All right, so Emerald looking to erase a forearm penalty to their jammer. And that would take the jammer out of the box, which is always good for an offense. Officials are going to confer on that. Everyone, don't forget experienced unmatched stability and response in a simplified revolutionary design. The Powerdyne Arius Platinum Performance Redefined. Anything good, Rippy?
I just had to deliver a message. One of the players wanted me to tell the house announcer something, so I did.
There you go. We are ambassadors.
We are, you know, we've been saying Duke Skywalker and May 4th over the stream, but they
Yes.
couldn't hear that. They wanted it over the house.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I've been hearing Phil's incredible Star Wars-infused dialogue.
Yes. It's sometimes challenging to like call a game while you're also listening to them.
It's true.
They're doing a great job.
It takes a
behind
special
the
skill,
scenes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, of course, on the house mic, Phil Dirt, our illustrious tournament head announcer, and the league head announcer for the Dockyard Derby Dames in Tacoma, Washington. Shout out to the Pacific Northwest. The Brawlers doing a team cheer as we wrap up the information here on this official review.
Yeah, lots of skating back and forth between the different officials here. Lots of conversation.
Oh, I see a Princess Leia in the crowd.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Help us, Emerald City. You're our only hope.
We have reviewed the plate, and Emerald's jammer, Black 1-3, the forearm co will stand. She had used her hands to advance her position past the opponent's hips. It will not retain the review.
Okay.
There it is.
So there,
So there you have it.
the call will stand.
As it typically does. So much so you might want to make a t-shirt. No call stands.
And everybody wave goodbye to Psychotic Angel. Goodbye.
And so Psychotic Angel. Oh,
You get 7 penalties,
So-
you might as well use them, right?
does that mean that
That-
Psychotic Angel
I
has
think Psychotic
fouled
Angel
out?
is out
Yeah.
because we'll see Duke Skywalker
Bonus points for
taking the place in the box.
Yep.
That's sad. Psychotic Angel has done a great job out there on the track today.
And Emerald going to have to close ranks there and account for her offense, but it is Tribal Terror with the star now
the beginning where, you know,
for the Brawlers.
Oh,
Nice.
right into the pack. Of course, the pack is
is there with
just the two of them there, but Tribal Terror has been a terror out there today, picking up points, being a blocker and a jammer.
As has number 1-8 for the Brawlers, Global Storming.
Yes, great job.
Appears to have refined cloning technology and is everywhere on the track.
He is.
and finally does
Meanwhile, Tribal Terror
points up in the air.
just on a rampage. Points
Cherry Bomb Brawlers
going up all over the place. 4 points on that pass.
129.
Total of 9 points already on the jam.
That's number 16, Duke Skywalker, out to the penalty box
There
now.
you go, Duke Skywalker back on the track now.
Oh, there's Global Storming with another shoulder.
Right?
But Duke Skywalker seems to be able to take those shoulder hits and continue skating.
The force will be with him always.
Oh, my
Oh, that was
goodness.
glorious.
I love my job.
That is glorious.
So the Cherry Bomb Brawlers at 138, 129.
It's like a team timeout being called for by the Cherry Bomb Brawlers.
Taken by Cherry Bomb Brawlers.
I want to say Tribal Terror was at 100% lead jammer status when we entered this half, but picked up a penalty for 2 in a row
Ouch.
and lost that 100%. And that stinks because if you only mess up one time, you can never have 100% again
It's so true.
in a game. So missing a 100%, but still a very formidable player out there today.
Absolutely, and as we've seen also without the star on in the pack, either as a pivot or just a blocker, Tribal Terror able to very effectively isolate opposing blockers and create paths for his jammer. So good jamming and good defense from both of these teams, as evidenced by the score, which right now is 129 to 138.
Yes.
It is the Brawlers on top again now.
Just lead change after lead change.
And crowd coming over from the other game here maybe to check out this ridiculous game that we've got going on here at Track 2, Day 1 of the 2018 Big O, brought to you live and direct by Emerald City Roller Girls.
Non-skating official.
If you don't enjoy watching junior roller derby, you need to check out this game.
Oh my God. not to say it's the future of the game is sounds kind of trite, but it's reality.
Totally true.
These junior skaters come up fully prepared,
Been skating a lot longer than most
fully
skaters.
conditioned, ready to
Yeah.
absorb any impact that's out there.
That's Lethal Ivy with the star for Emerald, and she out as lead jammer. Meanwhile, Mad Max with the star for the Brawlers picks up a penalty and will head to the box. Power jam goes to Lethal Ivy.
The teeter-totter effect of lead in the scoring department is in full effect now as Lethal Ivy tries to break through the front of the engagement zone. And of course that is global warming anchoring the tripod at the front. Global storming, rather.
Cutthroat. Right, no. I'm sorry. That was Katie with a big shoulder there.
So Lethal Ivy very wisely calling the jam off with encouragement from the bench. Just as Mad Max was standing in the penalty box. So Emerald will have a chance at a power jam.
They're choosing to put Duke back on the line.
And I see Tribal Terror putting the pivot stripe on. Double threat.
I just want to know what their secret to endurance is, because I think he's been out here every jam either as a jammer or a blocker.
I'm going to guess it's being under 18. Yeah.
Maybe.
So, in fact, Mad Max out of the box now, helmet cover in hand. Looking for some room on the outside and finding it there.
Nice little jump.
Yep. Little hop skip there. Oh, but not lead for some reason.
Did not pass everyone upright and inbounds. So Juke out of the pack picks up lead and calls it before Max can get back around.
And then made it out of the pack. The hat has to be worn to get lead jammer.
Oh, there you go. Phil Dirt pointing out very wisely that you can't pick up lead when you carry the helmet cover through the pack on your initial pass.
That was it. I thought he had it on. It was like one of those, I'm putting it on and maybe
That's right.
in the middle of that didn't quite make it.
He was looking at the ref saying, I have the helmet cover on. These aren't the
kind
droids you're
of on
looking
there.
for.
Global storming with the star. Nice little spin move. He's just dancing. That was a little.
Yeah. Now you're just showing off
I
global
know.
storming.
Come
But, I
on,
mean,
global
you can do
storming.
it, you know.
It's Guns N' Roses with the star for Emerald. Oh my goodness.
Air miles.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh no.
Global storming raining down a firestorm upon opposing blockers, able to leap the apex in a single bound.
Guns N' Roses picking up a penalty. This is a power jam for Global Storming. I think he just really likes to spin around. That was beautiful. They can't leave a couple of inches on the side. Global Storming will take it. It's knocked out that time. Recycled back by Lethal Ivy, but he's able to find an outside lane, comes through, picks up an additional 5.
Wow. This is a quick, high-scoring jam for the Brawlers. Guns N' Roses, having completed her initial pass, looking to see if some offense is left on the table as she enters turn 2. Global Storming going to call that one off.
Looks like, I think Guns N' Roses, Guns N' Roses was able to pick up
nice.
2 points there.
Nice. And a total of 4 on that pass makes it 19 total points for the Cherry Bomb Brawlers on that jam.
Wow.
157 to 134 is your score. It's about just under 12 minutes left in this game.
Global Storming is a standard pivot, but also does a great job jamming.
Yeah, they
Just really.
717 M&M jamming for Cherry Bomb.
you heard it here first, folks. It's Eminem going up against Juke Skywalker, and Juke is out front first, lead jammer for Emerald.
So far has not turned to the dark side.
We see Tribal Terror out of the box, making it known.
Yeah,
I'm out.
accelerating right into the pack so that he can be there. Uh-oh. Nice hip-to-hip contact there. Puts both skaters on the track, and Juke Skywalker going to call that one off, having put up 4 points. Wow.
Eminem unable to pick up any on that round.
If Emerald is able to stay point to point here with the Brawlers, this could come down to the last jam. That would be exciting.
It
A
would.
perfect way to start the weekend.
Yes.
Under 11 minutes left.
All right, so taking the start now for the first time, I think, number 989, Vicious Vanna, jamming for the Brawlers, going up against
989 in orange for the
the jammer for Emerald,
Oh, almost
number
got.
27, Lethal Ivy.
Sorry for the sound effects.
And it is Lethal Ivy, in fact, who is lead jammer. It seems just like every opportunity that Emerald has where they really need to get lead, they're able to do it,
They
which is
do.
very exciting.
Brawlers with that lead.
Vicious Vanna unable to get past that tripod at the front.
Global storming. Oh, nice
Ooh,
move on the
yeah.
outside, but Lethal able to stay in bounds.
Oh,
Not that time, though, as
yeah, and Global Storming looked like it stepped right on the infield too, so Lethal Ivy able to come right back in.
So not throwing the cut, but slow.
so Vanna able to break out of the pack and force a call off.
By Lethal Ivy. Now
But it is a 5-point jam for the
5
Emerald
points.
Junior Gems. 153 now their score. Sorry, 143 to 157,
Oh, just neck and neck.
right?
Okay, so we've got two jammers we've seen a lot of so far for the next jam. That's Tribal Terror and Juke Skywalker.
244, Tribal Terror.
5 seconds is the call.
Points for jammer.
And that whistle starts the jam. Tribal Terror going to go right up the middle.
For Emerald.
No
And
waiting.
It works. It works. He's so powerful.
It's like he has a snowplow attached to the front of his wheels.
Well, there's Juke Skywalker making a little skip. Oh, there's Tribal Terror making a skip. They just love that corner of turn 2.
with the loss on
Impressive and, of course, very smart offensive play from the Brawlers, just getting their points and calling the jam off there
Yep.
here in the remaining 9 minutes of this game.
And if you get to do an awesome little apex skip at the end, too, that works. Vicious Vanna out there again for the Brawlers.
points for Cherry Bomb Brawlers.
Folks, don't forget some incredible games coming up here at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Angel City versus Montreal.
Oh,
That's going to be a good one. And then 4 o'clock, Rose City versus Arch Rival. But back here on the track, we've got the Cherry Bomb Brawlers facing off against the Emerald City Junior Gems.
that's Vicious Vanna out as lead jammer for the Brawlers and Live and Let Cry for the Junior Gems.
Good to see them return. Both jammers
Vicious Vanna through and trying to look at her bench to figure out, do you want me to call this? And they're saying yes, so she does.
And it's a 2-point jam, 2 points
Yeah.
for each team, 163 to 145 your score now, with the Brawlers in front. 18 points separating these two teams. I was an English major, so if I screwed that up,
2 jams ago. Number 244, Tribal
you'll know why.
There's a red pin. There's a red pin in your future.
Looks like we have an official timeout being signaled.
something's happening.
Astute observation.
That's right. Don't forget, lots of great action. We mentioned Rose and Arch Rival, Angel and Montreal. We also have Victorian Roller Derby, your number 1 ranked Victorian Roller Derby, 2017 WFD champs going up against Denver Roller Derby. That's at 8 o'clock tonight. What a perfect way to cap off action on track 1.
Crazy. I know. Track 1 is.
And we talked about other stuff on track 2, but we also have some very good other JRD action happening here on track 2 with the California Mayhem going up against Emerald Juniors. And after that, your number 1 JRDA ranked Santa Cruz Gromshells will be facing off against Seattle Derby Brats. That's at 8:30. Don't miss that. You're calling that game.
I am.
You are.
We'll have the MVPs, I believe the junior MVPs.
And
will
then
be
we've got some great.
I love my juniors.
Hey, juniors are awesome. This game has been incredible. Got 2 good men's games coming up on track 3
Because the West Side is the
at
best.
6 o'clock and 8 o'clock.
I mean, there's so much to watch here. There are 3 tracks. We're going all day long.
We've got all the flavors of Derby. A great event. If you're in the Eugene area, be sure and stop by.
That's Duke Skywalker with the star for the Junior Gems, and Tribal Terror back on the line for the Brawlers. And it's Tribal Terror out as lead.
Usually that's what that means. If
Yes.
Tribal Terror's on the track with the star, you can pretty much guarantee he's going to be lead jammer. And this time he has got no, not a power jam. Duke Skywalker jamming for Emerald.
Duke,
Out of the pack now.
Yeah. Tribal Terror taking a look at the bench as he comes around.
5 points to Tribal Terror, that pass.
Global Storming knocks Duke to the inside, slows down his offensive roll as Tribal Terror is able to break free from the front of the engagement zone. 5 more points.
Duke up against, that's Global Storming. And we've noted has been a force out there on the track, but Duke's able to slide past, picking up 4.
Picking up 4 points. Looks like Cherry Bomb kind of wants to kill off.
Nice little hand wave there from number 919, Rage Quick, as if to say, you must come all the way back here.
Not quite enough to get any points.
That was Duke at the very end. I'm just going to stop and sit down for a minute.
You know?
Need to catch my breath. It's okay.
Certainly hope he
Quite
doesn't
all
get
right.
into his anger.
All right, so just about 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in this game.
I can't believe how quickly this has gone.
172 to 149 is your score in favor of the Cherry Bomb Brawlers out of Spokane, Washington.
All right, official timeout.
So we are, officials are just talking with one another, making sure, conferring with the non-scoring officials, non-skating officials, non-scoring.
Non-scoring
I don't
officials.
really know what that meant
No,
at
that's-
all. I
We
caught
just
myself.
created
know.
something. Hashtag non-scoring officials.
Those folks, they're so awesome.
Speaking of hashtags, don't forget to use that hashtag Big O 2018 if you want to tweet us images of your morning so far.
Mad Max likes to stomp around a little.
Bit of a stomper,
Yeah,
sure.
He likes to stomp. I can't tell if it's like a war cry or something.
Yeah,
Like
just-
I'm getting ready to jam.
Trying to get the dirt off his boots.
Yeah. But that's Lethal Ivy with the start for the Junior Gems. And Lethal Ivy out front as Global Storming tries to take one last swing. Lethal Ivy's just going to skate ahead.
And Mad Max out of the pack now, getting chased down by Guns N' Roses, but free of the engagement zone, about a half a track behind the pack.
Lethal Ivy out for 3. That was 3.
Little NP action there. Lethal Ivy picking up 3 points, doing the right thing, calling that jam
Yep.
off.
152, 175. 23 points and just over 5 minutes left.
You said you used to be a skating official, right?
I did. Many years ago.
I think that's a really hard job.
It is an extremely difficult job, unlike announcing, which is extremely
Hey.
easy. Just switch it on and start talking. All right, here we go. Once again, jamming for the Brawlers. That's number 244.
And 919,
Wow.
that is Rage Quick. Now, Rage Quick may have had the star on one other time, but not seen Rage Quick in a regular rotation for Jammer, but just pops right out of the track, spins around, picks up 5.
5 points picked up, Rage Quick.
Wow, and with Tribal Terror in the box, this is a power jam for Emerald City. Rage Quick into the pack and out of the pack. 5 more
Yes.
points for the Junior Gems.
So that is not what the Brawlers want to see. They do not want Tribal Terror hanging out in the box.
Brawlers lead down to
But
13
Rage
now.
Quick, wow.
15 points, that Jen.
Just-
Man, the happiness is palpable.
Yeah.
Rage Quick with an incredible 15-point jam to put the Gems right back in this thing.
And Tribal Terror just standing in the box. So this will be a power start for the Junior Gems.
Taken out of that lead just under 4
There you go, an 8-point differential between these two teams as we go into the final 4 minutes of this game.
Wow.
Ooh, it's going to be good.
And the crowd
All right, jam underway with Duke Skywalker with the star for Emerald.
is here. It's
Tribal Terror taking the
Tribal-
track again out
Yep.
of the penalty box.
Tribal Terror right out of the box, but it is Juke that gets the lead. Tribal Terror also just working his way out of the pack.
Yep.
And
Misstep by Juke there
Yep.
in the apex, puts him on the ground, but he'll call that jam off.
Yep.
It's a 0-0 jam, and more importantly, you got Tribal Terror off the track with 0 points.
yep,
Yeah, so sorry about that.
gotta neutralize.
I
his double point jams there, or double digit jams. I don't know why.
And having uncovered,
The mouth is working.
you know,
Sometimes words happen that
Yeah.
I don't actually mean.
language. But it looks like Rage Quick back on the line for Emerald. Emerald coaches knowing they got a good thing there. And Brawlers are going to put number 1-8, Global Storming, on the jammer line, and that's not a problem. Global Storming, lead jammer.
So Emerald City decided to put Rage Quake back out there, but tell you what, Global Storming is just a force out there on the track. Low block for Eminem, right?
Wow.
Yeah, that was a low block for Eminem. That allows Rage Quick out of the pack without being recycled.
Back speeding up now as Global Storming comes up on the back of the pack as they speed through the far apex.
Rage Quick through. Here comes Global Storming.
2 passes for Global Storming, 1 pass for Rage Quick now.
Global Storming on the heels of Rage Quick. Oh,
Great defense from the Brawlers there. They
Yeah.
stall Rage Quick at the back of the pack.
Global Storming out. Rage Quick out.
Points picked up by both jammers coming through 4 and 4.
Scoring points apparently is the objective here. Both jammers
Yes.
still on the track. Global Storming is lead, gets knocked to the outside as does Rage Quick. Both have to reset.
Both back behind the jammer line.
Getting recycled to the back.
This is just who can be the fastest through. 4 points by Rage Quick.
Wow, 30 seconds on the jam clock. Global Storming not looking like he's going to call this jam. He's going to try to
No.
continue to score.
Rage Quick, I think, was able to pick. Nope, jam ref says no.
I believe some additional points.
I thought Rage Quick might be able to get a couple on that last one, but the jam
Wow.
ref says no.
So that was a 12-12 jam.
Wow.
Basically, our score is still the same in terms of the differential. 8-point game here, 179 to 187. Brawlers on top. 1 minute to play. Oh, this is good. This is good.
This is so good. And we have a timeout.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
By your Emerald City Junior.
Get to take a timeout here. Wow.
It's incredible.
Hit this. Derby Gear has everything you need to get rolling, from skates to protective gear and unmatched service for all of your derby needs. Before you hit the track, hit this. And we have certainly seen some incredible gameplay here in this game. It's an 8-point game with 1 minute to play. I mean, as a skater, as a coach, that's all you really want, right? Oh my goodness.
As an announcer.
As an
No,
announcer,
that's
oh
Two
yeah.
of my favorite movie franchises.
Folks, don't forget at 12:30 on this track 2 coming up next. That's Jet City versus Tucson, and that promises to be an exciting and pretty evenly matched game. And then after that, Terminal City, all the way from beautiful Vancouver, BC, Canada, going up against Sacramento Roller Derby.
I'm very excited to see. We've got Global Storming with the star out there, has done a great job, just finished jamming, and Juke Skywalker on the line for Emerald City. Both have done wonderful work out here, both as jammers and blockers, but it's Global Storming that takes lead jammer status for the Brawlers.
And there it is. Global Storming lead jammer coming back into the pack around turn 2. Flexing a little clock management, navigating through the pack pretty easily. No pass, no penalty there as Juke Skywalker comes up.
Beautiful little spin. Juke, nice job by all of his teammates, just collapsing and opening up that outside lane.
Global Storming taking a measured pace as the pack speeds up just a little bit, about a half a track behind Juke Skywalker.
Oh, nice little spin again.
Nice.
I feel like he might take dancing in some other arena of his life. He's just really,
Yeah.
really agile out there
Yes.
on the track.
Extremely agile. Great word to describe it.
Oh, and there he goes demonstrating for me again. It's a great job. Juke getting forced into the infield. He's cycled back now.
5 points picked up.
Slight track advantage to the Brawlers. Oh, wow.
So the game clock has expired, and Global Storming will call that jam off after a
Wow,
An 18-point jam.
that was an amazing jam.
Yeah, that puts the Brawlers above the 200-point mark and cements this very crucial win for them.
Yes.
Their first win, in fact, ever at the Big O.
I'm telling you, Emerald City has nothing to be ashamed of here. This was